looks like he's going to be getting a coin block capsule. Alright, now we got a 2 versus 2 mini game. Oh, it's ID UFO. I suck at this one. I usually find it very difficult to try to find those matching UFOs for what I'm trying to find. But let's just see what happens. Okay, there's one. There's 2. I've got 3 now. But I'm still having a feeling that Wario and Tar are gonna get it. Yeah, they are. We just didn't really have much of a good chance of trying to win it right here, like I was saying from earlier. But that's alright. Alright, now it all comes down to the last turn. And we get a 6. Alright, so anyways, let me go check the map right now. We're not going to be able to have reached that star right here for what we rolled, sadly, but I'll still go to the right. And we'll go to the right over here. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to make all my opponents lose a certain amount of coins. Oh, it's only 1 each that all my opponents are giving up. So it wasn't really all that worth it right here for where we went. But it's still worth something. Alright, 7 for Toad. We of course can't use the capsule machine on the last turn. Alright, Toad is gonna ride the train right there after he landed on that happening space. So this will give him a chance to get some money along the way. And he got 11 coins. Alright, Wario's putting down that Mr. Blizzard capsule on that space. And he gets a 9. And it looks like he's losing coins to the hammer, bro. Alright, so Luigi gets a 7. And we are ending things off with a 4-player minigame. What's it gonna be? Hotel Goomba. Alright, let's do it. Alright, that was an easy first room. Alright, let's go to the next one. Well, that was another easy one. Alright, 1 more room left. Got it! That was way too easy. Alright, anyways, the last turn is now over, and we're going to go ahead and go over the final results, and then we will see who our winner is in a moment. So, let's take a look at our stars. So, Warrior was the only one that had stars at the end of this game. He had 2, while the rest of us had nothing. Alright, and here's our coins. I had the most of those by a long shot, as I ended up with 197. Alright, anyways, without further ado, let's go and get to those bonus stars. Alright, first up is the minigame star, and that's gonna go to me. Alright, moving on to the coin star. That's gotta be me as well. Yep, we definitely got it. Alright, anyways, let's finish things off with the happening star. And who is that going to? Oh, there are 3 of them! Alright, let's see who they are. It's me, Toad, and Luigi, okay. And this game's winner is... It's me! And that will make me the dream star. But yeah, I gotta say, that was a pretty intense game right there that we had to kick off the special. We may have had bad luck out there on the board trying to get some stars, but thanks to the fact that I was able to get all 3 of the bonus stars at the very end, including one of them in a tie, that was able to make me get a big comeback win right there. So that was pretty impressive right there for how we pulled this off. And yeah, definitely a good way to kick off the special right here for sure. And not only that, I'm sure that Mark is definitely going to be very proud of me for how I was able to get this win for him. So I literally just cannot believe I was able to get such a great comeback like this. Either way, I still will gladly take it. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So yeah, I had a mini game by 90 over Wario, and then I had coin by 101 over Wario. Then Wario landed on the most blue spaces. None of us landed on any red spaces this game. That's something you don't normally see every day. And Wario landed on the most capsule spaces. And looks like me, Toad, and Luigi all had 2 happening spaces, while Wario was the only one that didn't even land on a single happening space. Toad and Wario had 1 Bowser space, while me and Luigi didn't land on any of them. And I was the only one that landed on a DK space. So anyways, here's what the graphs look like throughout the entire game. But yeah, definitely a great way to kick off the special, like I said, and it was certainly very impressive of how I managed to get a great comeback win in the end. So, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 5 for the Nintendo GameCube as part of my 20-year anniversary special for Mark Liotta. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.